What is going on, everybody? Coming to you from the rental car. It is Lamont at large. In front of you is Palace Station Casino in wonderful Las Vegas, Nevada. And I know what you're thinking. Clean your windshield. I don't know how. I just don't know how. Anyways, in today's episode, we're going to talk about a couple of different murders involving ladies of the night, the world's oldest profession. We're talking about prostitutes here. If you don't know, prostitution is illegal in Las Vegas, Nevada, because Las Vegas is in Clark County. Illegal. Now, if you drive about an hour north, that's Nye County. That's where it's legal. So today's first story comes from this location, Palace Station. And we're going to talk about a hard-working man. His name was Willie Normand. Originally, he was from Louisiana, came out to Las Vegas, and even at the age of 79, this man would wake up and go to work. He was a supervisor over at the Orleans Hotel. So on May 6th of 2017, it's his day off, and he wants to hang loose. All right, so he comes to the Palace Station. Some casinos have different rules. Some don't allow their employees to gamble at the property. Just kind of depends. So he comes to the Palace Station Casino and cashes his check and playing some games, drinking a little bit, perhaps, who knows. So while he's here, he meets a young lady that tickles his fancy, so to speak. This woman's name is Shanice McKinley. She is, well, I guess you can say her professional portfolio involves a little bit of sex for cash. She's a lady of the night. This guy looks suspicious right here. I should keep my eye on him. Anyways, so they run into each other and they meet up. And they say, hey, you're kind of cute. And the other says, hey, you're kind of cute if you have money. So they make a plan. How much would you charge me to, And she gives him a price and they agree. So Willie Normand and Shanice McKinley, they hop into his Jaguar and they fly the coop. Next stop, Willie's condominium on the west side of town. He lives off of Westcliff in Buffalo somewhere. Same side of town as I used to live at. And he's probably jumping on the freeway, I-15 to the 95, gets off at the Buffalo exit, and he cannot wait to have a little taste of Shanice or take her for a spin. So they come here to 7100 Pirates Cove because Willie has paid Shanice for some, if there's kids in the living room, cover their ears, sex. So Shanice asks Willie, hey, do you have any protection? And he says, yeah, and he pulls out the rubber thingy and he slips it on and they have sex. And when they're done, Shanice, she says, you know what? She said, I got paid for this sex, but, this guy has some really nice things. I should take it away from him. And she's thinking, well, how can I get that rare coin collection or that jewelry flashy jewelry that she probably seen him wearing. She's like, how can I get this away from? I know. I'll kill him. That's what I do. I'll kill him. And that's exactly what she did. So maybe as he was laying down, having all of his energy taken out of him, whatever you want to call it, she probably goes to the kitchen, or maybe she has one on her, who knows. But she grabs a knife and she starts stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing some more. And she's just going to keep on stabbing until Willie's dead. So the murder took place right up there, right in that condo, right up those stairs to the right. This is where he used to live until he was murdered by a Las Vegas hooer. After Shanice is done murdering Willie, she steals his Jaguar and makes a break for it. Now, she wouldn't be on the run for very long. She would end up getting arrested and charged with his murder, I believe, the following month. And the main reason why she was caught was because she left the condom that she had used when she had sex with him. The condom had her DNA on it, and they just basically put it in the database, and it came right back to her. So obviously she's been in trouble with the law before, and they already had her DNA in the database. Now, eventually, as she was going to court, she denied remembering what took place or remembering at all Willie or the aftermath. Eventually, she pled to manslaughter. I don't know why she wasn't convicted of murder. I don't get that part. But she was sentenced 10 to 25 years in prison. She is currently at the Florence, McClure Women's Correctional over just north of here. She's in the same place as Kelsey Turner. So maybe they're friends. And, you know, Shanice looks a lot better in that picture than she was looking in court. So maybe she'll be able to rest her heels and eventually she'll get out. She'll be up for parole in, I think, maybe 2030 or something like that. Maybe she'll be able to change and turn her life around. Who knows? All right, guys. You ready for one more prostitute murder story? Yeah, I thought so. All right, so this one's a quickie. This one actually just took place not too long ago, about a couple months back. So these two numbskulls right here, very young girls right here, both 20 years of age. We're talking about Erica Covington and Ariana Taylor. Now, I don't get the hairstyle of Ariana right there, because it looks like her friend has committed to the bangs, but Ariana, well, she started going with it, and in the middle of it, she decided that she wasn't sure she wanted to go through with it, but she definitely was committed to those eyelashes. She is very serious about that. So on May 15th, the very early morning hours, these two were on the strip, probably selling themselves or looking for a quick buck, a hustle, whatever you want to call it. Now, at the Caesar's Palace was staying one Brian Altamirano-Solano. A couple different news articles have said that they claim he's a refugee from Honduras or something. I'm not really sure. Anyways, so reportedly, supposedly, he had met a woman on some kind of a dating app. And the woman, whoever she is, she had gotten a room at the Caesar's Palace. So according to the police report, via video surveillance, they see him and this woman go upstairs to their room around 9 o'clock. About 1 a.m., the woman leaves and she departs the hotel. So about 15 minutes later, you can see Brian leave the room and go downstairs. And about 15 minutes later, it looks like he meets both Ariana and Erica. So they start talking, and eventually they would go upstairs. And according to the video, about 10 minutes later, you can see Erica and Ariana running away from the room. Looks like one of them, Ariana, drops the phone and goes back to pick it up, and they make their way out of the casino. The following day, Brian was supposed to check out. 11 o'clock a.m. is normally checkout time here in Las Vegas, and housekeeping, they knock, housekeeping, nobody answers. They open the door and they see Brian laying there, as they say, unresponsive. So they call for security. Security calls 911. Paramedics arrive, and he's dead. He had been shot. So the police run the tape, and I'm pretty sure that the police on the Strip have already dealt with these girls in the past. It didn't take too long to find them, to find their identity, and they were charged with, other than robbery, an open count of murder. So obviously one of these girls shot and killed this guy. I'm not sure which one, but obviously the one that shot him, the other is going to roll on her quicker than, well, something that rolls. Probably a bomb. Don't know how long they're going to do, but I've been reading these stories of prostitutes murdering guys, and it looks like they're not getting very long in prison. I don't know why, but, well, there you go. So anyways, that concludes this video. Guys, just letting you know, if you're going to come to Vegas and play and you want to pay to play, it is illegal here. You got to go up to Nye County. It's an hour away. Maybe you don't feel like going all the way up there, and it could be quite expensive up that way. So if you choose to stay in Las Vegas, do yourself a favor. Stay away from the Strip. If you're going to pick up a girl, you, I imagine, have websites out there. I don't know if they're legit or not. Just stay the hell away from the Strip. If you got to get a girl, go with an escort service. There's plenty of phone numbers in Las Vegas. They'll come to your room and all that stuff. They're vetted. They're legit in terms of, they won't kill you. If you're going to walk this Strip and look for a girl, most of these broads out here, they would rather rob you and pull a fast move on you than to actually do the sex tape. So just letting you know, guys. Lamont at large. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Be safe out there when you come out to Las Vegas. Peace out.